The Western media, the MSM as they're known, are owned by just a handful of people. A handful of corporations own all of the Western media. Now this doesn't give much hope for having a very broad perspective on things, because the media being owned are just saying what they're told to say. Now, the media gets the media's main source of information is a man named Adrian Zenz. Adrian Zenz, whatever you want to call him. He's German. And he's also a religious zealot. That is to say, he has very profound and extreme religious views. And the Western media, particularly the BBC, The Guardian, the New York Times, the Washington Post, The Economist, they all use this man's, I'm going to put this in inverted commas, work. Now, how this began was a while ago. The BBC, the British Broadcasting Corporation, approached Adrian Zenz and asked him to write, to find something that they could use to make China look bad. This is a fact, and this is, I'm quoting Adrian Zenz's own words now. The BBC asked me if I could find something, and I told them no. It's too difficult, it's too hard, there is not enough evidence. This is the words of Adrian Zenz. He said, I can't find this, there's no evidence, it's too difficult. The BBC later approached Adrian Zenz again with a commission. Now, when we're talking about a commission, we're talking about money, which means the BBC are and have paid Adrian Zenz to find something. Adrian Zenz then accepted. So at first he said, no, I can't do this. Later he accepted. And we presume that he was offered a lot more money to find something. So he went away and he found some stuff which he has concocted and made it sound very much like there are terrible things happening in Xinjiang to Uyghur people. Now, this is patent untruth, and Adrian Zenz has been exposed many times on social media as being somebody who does not speak the whole truth about things, somebody who twists facts, somebody who spins information to make it read in the way that the people who pay him want it to read. Congress are very heavily funded by something called the NED, the National Endowment for Democracy. The National Endowment for Democracy is another branch, another arm of the CIA. In their own words, they freely admit that's what the NED are. They do the work that the CIA used to do completely, but they are just an extension of the CIA, which is to say, they disrupt and they create insurrection and they create chaos in countries that are not entirely bent to the will of the United States administration. This is what they do. It's a fact. It's on record. One million people, up to 1 million people, over 1 million people, 3 million people. The figures change because none of them are true. This is what you call propaganda. The figure of 1 million is an untruth right from the beginning. They gave themselves their own figure.
How do you know it's 1 million, the number? That's a very staggering number.
Yeah, staggering number. This number was given to by some Western media estimates. We don't know.
抖音